Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jackson Galka and Matt McCowski here from MuayThaiTips.com. We're here at Dallas Fight Camps in Philadelphia, and what we're going to talk about today is just it's a real short one for you. It's sort of landing your lead hook. I was working with a student last night after sparring class, and he was saying, you know, I always feel like after I throw my cross, I can never land my lead hook. And so we're going to troubleshoot some of that, and I'm going to show you a variation on the lead hook for when you're a little bit farther out. So traditionally, when we teach the lead hook, pivot on the lead foot, throw the weight back, fist, elbow, shoulder all in line. And it's kind of like a middle range punch. Have like a nice 90-degree, approximate 90-degree bend in the arm, swing, and that's more of like an inside hook. Comes to the side of the jaw, here, good. The problem that we find is that once a student or a martial artist develops a good cross, which is a very long punch, when I throw my cross at range, and I try to throw that sort of standard hook, it never lands. Okay, and that's very common, especially in sparring. I throw a 2-3, bang, and whether he blocks it or not, that hook is going to whiff more times than not if we don't make a couple adjustments to it. So, option one is a little bit of footwork. Make sure you can see my feet right now. When I throw that cross, I'm going to keep my weight back on my rear foot, but I'm going to drop my lead foot in for that sort of middle range hook. So again, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So that's option number one. That hook's got a decent amount of power, and that can oftentimes get you on the inside for your inside punches. Now option number two is what we call a long hook. This one's a little bit different. This is more of a casting punch. If you ever see a fighter like Fedor throw his hooks, they kind of cast out a little bit. So when I throw my casting hook, I'm kind of just pulling my rear shoulder back, throwing my lead shoulder forward, turning the knuckles down, so I'm hitting the first two knuckles again, and casting it out here. So that is a long range hook, and I can throw that right off of my long cross and still make contact without having to move my feet. So option one is cross, chop it in. Option two is cross, cast it out. I prefer that casting hook when I'm going into a kick, because I don't have to move too far out. I can do that hook right into my kick, and I'm still at sort of kicking range without having to make too many adjustments. So on the bags, just real quick, we have our regular hook. Okay, again, weights on the back foot. And then we have our casting hook, which is a little bit farther out. Pretty much it. So there you go. That's just a quick tip on landing your hook. Two different punches: the inside hook, the middle range hook, and the casting hook. And that should hopefully address some problems you may be having in sparring. So Matt McCowski, Jackson Galka, that is Fight Camps, Muay Thai Tips.